Hello and welcome once again to C3 here on Brain Pulp TV, the show where we go over some of the many card combinations in Magic the Gathering with emphasis on budget and fun. For today's card combo, we're going to look at the Mardu Gravedigger. Who is the Mardu Gravedigger? Well, simply put, it's this gal, Alicia who smiles at death. Alicia who smiles at death is a 3 converted mana cost legendary creature human warrior with first strike. She also has a triggered ability whenever she attacks to spend 2 mana in any combination of black or white to return target creature card with power 2 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield, tapped and attacking. Not bad value for a 50-cent card. And obviously she will work great in any warrior deck, with Chief of the Scale or Bloodchin Rager being 2 of the best warriors, at least budget-wise that would work out here. But there's a lot more fun to be had with her than just the warrior way. First off, how do we get the cards in the graveyard? Well, there's 2 really nice cheap budget options for that. Black, being the color of the Mardu clan, is going to help us a long way here. Grave Strength is nice because it can be used to buff Alicia herself up while still putting cards in your graveyard. Which is nice because Alicia is a party girl and there are lots of guys who are looking to get wild with her. However, Corpse Churn is nice because it allows you to put Alicia herself back in your hand if she happens to be put in the graveyard. Plus hopefully populate your graveyard with some nice cards. So now that we know how to get cards in a graveyard, which cards do we want there? Well, how about Alicia who smiles at Goblins? For only 2 mana cost, you can put your Goblin Ankle Shaker here on the battlefield, giving all your attacking creatures first strike and death touch. There's also the Ponyback Brigade, who will enter the battlefield by putting 3 additional goblins on. All for just 2 mana this time, instead of the usual 6. Now, what other card benefits from multiple attacking goblins? How about the Goblin Pile Driver? There's all sorts of fun to be had by putting Alicia into a pseudo-goblin standard deck. But how about another quick honorable mention before we move on to the real craziness? How about Priest of the Bloodright? This card is kind of like a cheat, because you're basically getting a 5/5 demon on top of the 2-power creature, but that's how the game's played. So let's say goblins and demons just aren't your thing. Well, how about Alicia who smiles at Minotaurs? Not to be confused with Queenie who did whatever she did with Minotaurs in Season 3 of American Horror Story. Did you see that season? It was sexually weird, let's just say that. Anyhow, Minotaurs. Now the real good thing about Minotaurs is they have big butts. A 2/3 creature is just that much better than a 2/2 creature, and a lot of them have anthem effects that will affect all your other Minotaurs. The Fellhide Petrifier will give all Minotaurs death touch. Well, that's pretty sweet on a big butt creature. The Kragma Warcaller here will give Minotaurs haste, which is a little irrelevant in this situation. However, the +2/+0 when attacking Minotaurs is nice. And your Rageblood Shaman will give your Minotaurs +1/+1 and Trample. Who doesn't love Trample? Now you're hopefully going to be populating your board with all sorts of big threats, so your opponents are probably going to want to say bye Felicia to your Alicia. So you need to protect her. Make her feel like a real legendary creature, and keep plenty of these on hand. So there you have it, some more crazy card combos, all thanks to the Mardu Gravedigger. If you can think of any other 2-power creatures who would work really nice in this situation, feel free to leave in the comments. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.